So how do we lead a team or the individuals in our company in this age of AI and still keep that accountability with the human beings and the people whose job and responsibility it is to be accountable for the decisions, the actions, and the outcomes within their project, their team, or the business unit? So when we look at the different aspects that can lead into this, AI is a fantastic tool, or many different types of tools, but it can certainly lead us down different paths in our thinking, which is a good thing. But then how do we make sure that the teams are still accountable, individuals at the end of the day are still accountable for the decisions that they make? So the first thing to do is to really make sure that it's said openly, publicly, and also maybe privately in one-to-ones, depending on what part of the conversation you're at, that the accountability leads or still is with someone at the end of the day. What we don't want to hear is, well, the tool told me that this was the answer, or the computer said that. We might have even been at a business out there, and the customer service wise, well, the computer told me that you can't have this. The computer told me something else. We still want to drive the accountability and the human aspect into the decision making. So let's make very, very clear with our teams that accountability still is firmly with that individual. This responsibility and accountability, depending on the matrix there, is with that person. A great way to do this, and you'll see this in presentations and TED Talks and everything. I'm going to tell you what I'm about to tell you. I'm going to tell you, and then I'm going to tell you what I just told you. It's a great way to think about how that conversation is going to go, so that it's very, very clear for the individual that the accountability is still with them. The second piece is to really push on the critical thinking for individuals and teams when they are potentially using AI tools. So challenging them on, well, what might we be missing? What's another way we could think about this? What flaws or assumptions are we making that we haven't thought about? And just helping them through that critical thinking type work is a really good tool for them to learn in everything, but specifically to do with using the AI tools. So what did we not think about when we got this answer, or when we got this solution to a problem, or the tool came out and showed us this? Even without AI tools, when we look at data to make decisions, right, we have to go through, so what are the assumptions we're making? Very rarely is it as crystal clean as, here's all my X and Y data, put it in a graph. I can see exactly what I have to do, right? When we go through continuous improvement, lean transformations, you often have to analyze, dissect, clean up the data because it's not perfect. So that type of critical thinking has to, again, be used for that type of work that we're using AI tools for. And the third piece is to challenge the teams or push the teams to use those AI tools in a continuous improvement type methodology. So that gives you a little bit of the boundaries. It helps with the critical thinking that I just mentioned. It definitely helps with the accountability because it's around a team kind of setting. This is very clear what we're driving. Here's some tools you can use. But to either putting in the data or looking at it and explaining it and letting the tools drive some of the ideas. So where is the waste in the system? How much overproduction are we doing? Is there handoffs that are inefficient? What's the lead times or the times in between the steps? AI tools can do a great job about looking at all this data very quickly. You don't have to put it all in Excel anymore. Put all that stuff together, drive the answers, and then you can look at them to say, okay, what makes most sense? How can I now put in my thoughts on, well, I know this is more important because we've had challenges that is in a different set of data to do with maybe quality or returns. I know this is an issue because I've already talked to several other team members in different departments, and I know this is a challenge. So you're kind of plugging in and putting that, being the missing link maybe a little bit when the tools are coming together and giving you some good suggestions on the continuous improvement and where you want to do that, and making it a cyclic process inside of your business. So if you're interested in kind of learning about how to set up teams and how to use AI tools for continuous improvement, I'd love to be able to sit down and talk with you. We can either look at it from manufacturing settings or business process settings. AI tools have been fantastic at reducing waste and lead times within business processes. I'm Andrew Buchan, your Business Accelerator.